I wish that you guys would like and subscribe to my channel. So yeah, tonight I'm definitely trying to touch base on the time where there was a young lady in there. And the reason why I want to talk about this particular thing, because there's a lot of young people who you guys really don't understand how if you don't switch it up and don't follow a trend, like a trend that's going on with, like a trend that's going on with the way our generation is set up now. Right now, you got women that are constantly trying to, we follow these men. We have this thing where we follow these men and, we want to ride or die. We want to I'm going to ride for you, daddy. I'm going to ride for you, daddy. But what you have to understand in this life is that, is he going to ride for you the same way? Okay? Because when you get behind those walls, I was locked up. I was arrested with a bunch of women. Well, young girls who were like 18 years old, okay, that was able to touch state ground, okay? And these were young girls who were lost, they call themselves like basically trying to follow, a trend with, they're trying to just follow this thing where ride for your man. A lot of movies illustrate this. A lot of movies feel like, how much she did whatever. My book, of course, I Hate the Man I'm in Love With. My book is definitely, it explains and it sets the narrative for women that ride for these men. My main character was an attorney. She was an attorney who met a bad boy, okay? And she got caught up into his lifestyle, and it nearly cost her, and she almost got disbarred. So that's the book that you see right there. But I want to express to you, there was a young woman in there. She was of the Caucasian nationality, okay? And it was a day that we call Hotdog Day. We were on grounds. And the way Clinton is set up at Edna Mahan Correctional Facility, when you're in the Max building, like those were people that was doing life in prison. They were girls they were surrounded in barbed wires for a long time. And they can't get out. They come outside, but you're locked in a cage. When you're on grounds, you could actually run and escape. And that is another story. Again, I have not written down my topics, and I will get to it. But there was a lot of, there was a lot of young girls. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. But anyway, long story short, grounds, if you want to run, you can run. All right? So, and now on Hot Dog Day, because see, a lot of y'all be saying, oh, I don't want to live. I want to unalive myself. I want to do this and that. But then you don't really get the job done. I'm not encouraging that, but I'm just trying to say about this story that I'm trying to tell you. This young girl really wanted to die, and she did. She waited until Hot Dog Day. We have our Chicken Day, because Chicken Day is like, ain't nobody missing mess hall. Mess hall is the kitchen. That's what we call the big old kitchen. We call it mess. So they would say, mess out. That's how they call it. Mess out. And it's a shame that our minds get so trained in these type of, it just makes you feel like extremely horrible. So again, there was just this particular day, it was so stressful, and I couldn't believe it. And she affected everybody. Everything that she did affected everybody around us, because she was young. You would think that the people that was in her cottage would definitely, have her back, and, the officers, like, because she was young. She was young. And most of the girls, you're on a wing. The way the wings are set up, it's like these long little rectangular rooms, and they have cubicles, like 4 cubicles on a wing. Some cubicles, it got so bad, they were packing us in. You got some cubicles where there's a single bed, and it takes a long time to get a single bed. You got to be in line or up next for a single bed. It's just crazy. And you got like 2 bunks in a single bed. That's 3 bunks and 1 cube. The next, you may have 2 single beds. It take a long time to get to that. You got to be doing a lot of time to get that type of peace of mind. Then you got the third cubicle that got 3 bunks again. Last cubicle, 3 bunks again. 3, 6, 9, 11 people on one rectangular wing. We call them wings. And I'm talking about, you're talking about the tension is high, the stress level is there. It's like a lot. So this particular day, we all knew that this girl was not playing, because he was like, damn, she actually hung herself on fucking Hot Dog Day. As crazy as that seemed, but Hot Dog Day was a day where she knew that nobody would be around her to stop her. And I feel bad. I mean, kudos to her family, man. Of course, I'm not going to say the young lady's name. I don't even really remember. I don't even know her name. I didn't even know her. But I'm just talking about a situation because I feel like, hey, talk about this situation, because this may bring awareness to a lot of young girls that are out there so in love, what we call, quote unquote, strung out over your man. And then we call that ride or die. This girl definitely probably had a boyfriend. We don't know what her situation was, but she could have been there for some guy, because most young people, when they come, they was in the car riding with Danny or Sammy, or, you know, or riding around with somebody who they think that love them, or even riding with some friends. Listen, I'm telling you now, I was even in what do you call this? When I was in reception, we call it reception. And it was a big old it's like a big old, we call that reception. And it's like you're holding cell before they put you on your wings, or they'll tell you where you're going. You going to the max unit, or you going to grounds. Grounds is where I said you can, if you want to run and escape, baby, you out. That's another story, because 2 girls did escape. And they went home and their mothers turned their butts right on in. The mothers turned them in and said, you ain't not my child. You going back to prison and finish that time. And they ran off when we had, they ran off during mess, because they know the officers are busy, you know, making sure nothing don't pop off, you know, during mess, and they're like all around. So, and I love, just so y'all know, because I know it's a lot of haters. I ain't even pinning nobody comment that try to come for me, talking about you talk too much or whatever. Listen, baby, you talk too less. Ta-da! Topqueenboss said it. You talk too less. You don't talk enough. So stop telling me I'm going to talk. Call me the yapper, call me whatever. Ta-da! Don't forget to call me Top Queen to the boss. Okay? Because I'm on top of mine. Okay? We all have flaws, baby. Don't come for me. Okay? This is what I'm doing. And it's going to work. People are going to understand when you hear my prison stories. You're going to grow and get development. You're going to say, damn, I don't want to go there. Okay? And you're going to be like, I ain't even beat to do none of that. But a lot of girls I was locked up in there with, they were so young, most of us took them under her wing. So this is why everybody was yapping when the young lady went on Hot Dog Day. We come back and they like, it was like a stand down. No movement. No movement. When they say no movement, you better not go to the bathroom. You can't do nothing until they figure this out, find out what's going on, and then that seesaw movement. Everybody has to stop. So she actually killed herself. She hung herself in the bathroom. She hung herself in the shower. And it was like nobody was there. Maybe 1 or 2 officers, but they're in the booth. They're happy that it's Hot Dog Day. I get a break. They all going out. Mess out. So the officers may sit down, read a magazine or whatever. And they like, okay, everybody's out. So that little girl, she knew what she was doing. Again, you know, all kudos to your family. I'm really sorry that happened to your daughter. And I want you guys to understand, my young babies, because I love y'all, okay? And I've been there, done it, where I'm riding for my man. I'm riding for my man. Riding for my man. Ta-da! I'm riding for my man. And the next thing you know, he's sleeping with somebody else, okay? Done cross me and dog me. But guess what? I'm riding to New York. I'm carrying that weight. I'm pushing. I'm carrying that weight because I'm riding from. I've always been a loyal woman. I've always been a loyal. At the end of the day, nobody could actually try to tell me that I'm not going to ride for my man. That's how we say, I ride for my man. Yeah. But look at this young lady. And this young lady died, and we still don't know what was all her thoughts. What convinced her? What made her want to do this? Like, what made her, what was going on through her head, what was going on in her mind that would make her say, I just want to end it all. And a lot of times, I don't think that it was her being raped by an officer or, nobody, but you got to understand, stress is real. And when you're incarcerated, it is very easy for you to just say, I just want to end it all. But everybody's watching you. Like, everybody's going to stop you. Nobody's going to sit around and let you hurt yourself and not try to stop you. She did not want nobody to stop her. That's why she did it on Hotdog Day. As stupid as that seemed, that's just what it was. Hotdog Day, ain't nobody sitting around in the cottages. We can't wait when we read the menu. Oh, it's hot dogs today. We was paying people for their hot dog. Can I get your hot dogs today? Some people don't eat meat. You got Muslims in there. They pork. They was like, it was just one of our great days. Sundays, chicken days was great. So she did it on a day where she knew nobody was going to be around. Very sad situation. It touched the whole prison system. Everybody was touched by it. And it's something else, guys. And then the sad thing is, even when you're deceased in a prison, do you know they still have to take you out in handcuffs? Your body has to go out in handcuffs. I don't know if it's because of rigor mortis, but you are still in custody. Even when you are dead, checked out, gone on to be with the Lord, or going on to go to home, whatever it is. Lost, stuck, gone. You still going out in handcuffs. That happened to another girl. She died of HIV, and they still handcuffed her to go to the morgue. They handcuffed her. So this young girl went out handcuffed in Edna Mahan Correctional Facility, handcuffed, as she was even deceased. And, and do I say this? Just because it's like just something to talk about? No, praise God. I say it for the sake of, there is somebody out there that don't know how tough prison is. They don't know. You guys don't know. A lot of y'all young girls don't know. Even girls that are innocent, because see, you got men now that will, you got men now that you innocent, you in your bag, you a straight girl, you ain't really never been through anything, and your money is right, you're smart, you got your businesses going. You had a few bad relationships, you had some good, and you took over that man. Then you meet this straight dude, this straight ninja who ain't about nothing. But he's attracted to your body, he's attracted to how good you look, and he's attracted to your money. He's a bum, he's a loser. He don't want to get out there and work hard for nothing. He want to rob, cheat, and steal. I don't commend nobody that do all of that, because you can go out and get a job. You don't got to do all of this extra stuff. Go out and get a job. Get a job. Like, seriously. Man, sell DVDs. Sell socks on the corner. Respectfully. Sell Muslims. They sell oils. They get down for it. Come on. Like, come on. I'm talking to a whole community. We don't have to deal with this, y'all. Let's make this work. And it's kind of tough for me to talk about my prison stories today, but I'm going to keep going for the sake of, hey, maybe somebody, and I'm praying right now that God will allow my message to get out there to somebody where they can say, you know what, I'm going to straighten up, and I'm going to choose better men to deal with. You understand? Or I'm not even going to hang around deadbeat friends, because you could be around deadbeat friends and end up in prison. Okay? I want it to be more than just, prison stories. Like, I want you guys to understand, like, be careful who you rolling with. Be careful. It's real easy for your life to be done in 1 second. Just like even when I just got, what happened to my car cut off, and then 2 people, like, that's a lot. Like, you got to understand something. Your life can change just like that. I was facing 20 years. I don't want to make excuses. Okay, I was in my addiction, yeah, and I landed myself in jail. Jail saved my life. At some degree. For people that get high, I get that. You need a saving somewhere. Sometimes God know you got to get that monkey on your back. You got to lock it down. So it's like, but you got some people that are truly innocent. I was arrested and incarcerated with a lot of women who tried to say, oh, all I do is smoke weed. Oh, all I do is this. Yeah, all you do, huh? All you do. A drug is a drug. Anything that alters your mind and take you to another place is considered a drug. Pain medication, Yes, we got the pain medication right now that is addictive. Okay, let's get that. Let's get it. But at the end of the day, you're not using pain medication to use as a drug. You're using it to help your body. But the addictiveness is the situation that gets you in harmful ways. Do you understand? You could get into a harmful place. So we just have to consider what we do in life. We have to take inventory, do inventory on ourselves so we don't end up in there. Well, back to this. The young lady, like I said, she pretty much got herself caught up into something. She ended up in jail. If she made it to prison ground, she probably didn't think she could do all that time. And see, that's the thing. What people don't understand is you locked up and you thinking you can really handle it. You thinking, man, I'm locked up. I can, I'm gonna do this big for my dude, for my ninja. My ninja got my back. I'm gonna ride for him. Bet you ain't gonna get no letters. Bet you ain't gonna get nothing. I seen grown women in there. I was locked up with this girl who was from the Jamaican nationality. And guess what? She had locked up for $1 million worth of drugs. And guess what? She had people that had her back. But she still had some days. How you doing? She still had some days where it was hard to call home and get that money. And that's something that you guys have to understand. Sometimes people ain't going to be there for you. They're not going to want to pick up your phone. They're not going to want to deal with collect calls. They're not going to want to deal with none of that stuff. Thank you so much. You have a blessed day. Happy holidays. Thank you so much. Some people are not going to want to deal with all of that stuff. Like, they're not going to want to deal with that. Stop calling my phone. That's the one you're going to get. And then nobody's going to, then at the end of the day, there ain't nobody picking up the phone. You stuck by yourself. You got to figure it out. I wrote my book in prison, that book that you see right there. I'm not, both of my hands are on the wheel. I am not holding a handset. Okay? You got people that you understand that ain't, everybody will act like I'm rocking with you. I'm going to stay with you. But most of the time they not. And that could have been the reason why the girl just said she ended it all and said she committed suicide. She killed herself. She said, I'm done with it. Life gets hard, man. Like I tell y'all that follow me, I lost my son due to gun violence. That's hard too, but at the end of the day, God said, whosoever look back is not fit for the kingdom of heaven. So I have to follow God's way, and I have to do the best I can. I try my best to surround myself with positive people. Prison did save me, y'all. Prison saved me. Yes, it did. Prison saved me. Okay, but you got to remember, I'm in there around a bunch of people. I mean, my son, I didn't lose my son when I was incarcerated. I'm just jumping to another subject. When going to prison, I'm telling you now, you're locked up in there with different personalities, where you got women that are, people waking up having Seroquel fights, okay, having medication fights because they cranky, they nasty. Everybody in there is miserable. Everybody is miserable. Everybody wants to go home. Everybody know once you touch state, that means we doing a bid now. Ain't no bailing out. That's it. You doing a whole bid. Your feet is on state ground. You got to run that time. And so anxiety is high. Tempers are flaring. Okay? Everybody is pissed off with everybody. Everybody mad at themselves. They mad at people. So you can't even push people the wrong way. You got to find you a bunch to hang out with, a mature crowd that want to knit and do simple things. Go to church, want to do things that's going to keep them, level and keep them grounded. I'm talking about every single nationality, all ages from 18 up to like 70 years old. I'm incarcerated with people. I know y'all remember the lady who slept with the teenager, the school teacher who molested and raped the teenager. Guess what? I'm locked up in there with her, and I'm like, yo, and I'm sitting walking with this lady. I was in there with the lady who ate her kids. The husband came home from work, and the husband said, honey, where's the kids? She said, you're eating them. Like, I was locked up with different personalities, with crazy people. I don't want to call them crazy, but people that were mentally off, and people that will make you say, nah, you get mad at, You get mad at them too. A lot of people think, oh, you're going to get arrested, you're going to do your bid, you're going to roll out. No, you got some people that will judge you for the crime that you're committing, that you committed. And if you want to lie about it, they'll get somebody at home to say, what is she locked up for? If somebody watching the news, they run her name. You got people that they'll even write a letter out and say, what is she locked up for? Because we're going to try to get them discovery papers. Some people will just give up the discovery papers and like, this is what I'm locked up for. Bang, bang, bang. I was locked up with the girl who, she stabbed this young girl. She was on the Maury Povich show. She stabbed, the girl stabbed her up so many times. I was arrested with that girl. And she was young. Oh, man, it's just a lot. Again, like I'm telling you right now, chill regular out here, okay? I'm not telling prison stories for y'all to get excited. I'm trying to bring awareness at the end of the day. So for all of you who don't understand why it's a lot of people online sharing their stories. Yeah, because you need to know what it was like. You need to know, like, damn, I don't want to go this route. Some of y'all don't get it. Some of y'all don't get it, especially my young females. Some of y'all don't get it. Some of y'all think that, some of y'all just don't get it. And all I'm trying to do is bring awareness to let you know, hey guys, go the other way. Let's go for men too. Ain't no excuses. Let's go for men too. Stop trying to follow these people. Stop getting in the car with dummies. Stop rolling. And I don't like to use the word dummies, but stop getting into cars. Stop. You know how quick it is? You know how many people I was locked up with that said, I was going to the store, and now these ninjas doing 14 years. I was going to the store. I was locked up with a Latino, these two young girls, all right, and they actually kidnapped these two Guatemalans from the Guatemalans. They kidnapped them, kept them hostage for and there was two females kidnapped two guys, and they actually did I think it was 11. Or it's either 11 or 14 years. They was doing a strong bid, and they're still arrested to this day. They're still incarcerated. So wait. Oh yeah, because I think I go back on the time that I spent in prison. 2008. Actually, they're still 9, 10, 12, 13. No, they out. They out. My bad. They're out because I came home in 2008. Yeah, they're actually out. They're out. They did the bid, but again, it was sad. And again, I go back into prisons. I speak to women. I speak to them. The book that you see on the dashboard, I wrote that because that was my escape. I just wanted to get away. I wanted to write about the outside world because I was frustrated. I did not want to deal with. I could not deal with. I just couldn't deal with. I couldn't handle being there. I couldn't handle everything I was around. I'm a person that I'm a runner. Like if something is hurting me, I need to focus my attention on something that makes me happy. Because if not, I'm going to be stressed out. And that's what y'all better learn how to do. Don't go to jail, man. That's just my message. Don't go to jail. You know, fight for yourself out here. Fight for yourself in this world. Fight. Because guess what? Being incarcerated. Okay, and then here's another thing. Why do people go to jail, Topqueenboss? Amanda, Charlene. Why do people go to prison? Because we do stuff and we're not thinking. We're not thinking straight. We're not understanding that, damn, if I do one thing wrong, I could just end it all for myself. Okay, fair example, arguing over a ninja. He's constantly cheating on you, and he's pushing you to a point where you don't want to be. I was in there with a lot of girls that killed that, they unalived their boyfriends and all that stuff, man. Because why? He kept cheating on me. He kept cheating. He wouldn't stop. He just kept cheating. But we have to have the power to walk away. You got to walk away, man. As much as it hurt, you got to walk away. Yeah, this book, it expresses my pain too. I Hate the Man I'm in Love With. It expresses my pain. Because it's really saddening. It's saddening when you give your life, you give your all for somebody. But you see, that's what God coming at, y'all. That's what God coming at. God said, have no other gods before me. Don't love your brother or sister more than you love me. Don't love your mother or daughter, your mother or father more than you love me. We start loving these men. We don't go to church, and I'm a living witness to that. Because half of these men, they unequally yoked. They don't believe in God. They don't care about nothing. Most of them want to lay up, and then it causes you to lay up. You fighting that spirit that they got in them. You got that spirit in that demon spirit in them, and you got to fight that demon in them. That lazy one. That one that don't care about God. That one that think that he's a God. Think that he's above God. And God said, there's none higher than me. That's what God said. So listen, guys. My message is, don't go to prison. That was a sad story. And some people really can't deal with being locked down. Being locked down is a lot of mental stress. Even though I'm outside in the streets, I'm still incarcerated. Mentally, I'm still incarcerated. I have a lot of people that I be around. I close my circle off small because I don't trust people. I don't like the way some people move. I don't like how they got a whole bunch of shit going on in their life. Lord forgive me. And I don't want to deal with that. Because it ain't about me judging you, but it's about, the Bible says, judge righteously. And I'm about, like, if you're going to do that to a person, you're going to do the same thing to me. Like, you ain't have no proof about what you did to that person. So I don't stand a chance. You just a know-nothing-ass person. And Lord forgive me. And all you want to do is be focused on yourself. And you'll do anything. I don't want to be around you because you might you might slip up. Y'all gotta be careful. Imagine if y'all had friends who was messing with a ninja that was married. Let's talk, y'all. Let's talk. Let me show y'all the reasons how y'all can go to prison. Imagine y'all having a ninja who you love, okay? No, let me go back. Hold on. Skirt, ta-da. Hold on. Imagine having a friend who's messing with a married man, okay? And you don't know when that man's wife gonna strike, but you gonna rock out with this person. Now, what if that person come? What if his wife come? You don't got nothing to do with it. You're just befriending somebody that's like this. And that wife come and put a gun to your friend's head, and you gonna rock out for your friend. And you somehow grab the gun and shoot her. Now you in prison and the friend is out still doing whatever she doing. Do you understand how quick life can change for you when you choose to be around people that are nothing, full of fucking nothing, no loyalty, no nothing? And a bitch get mad, Lord forgive me, that people get mad when you want to make your circle small. Why do I want to fuck with you when you can end me up in jail? I know I got a bad temper. I know that if you tick me, I'm going to jump. So I can't be around you. Because you know what you're going to do? You're going to land me in jail, bitch. And you're going to be running around here, still sleeping around, doing what you're doing while I'm going off somewhere in prison. Can't barely get a letter from you, get no money from you or nothing. So this is how easy it is to go to prison. That's why I'm right here on this that's why I'm on this fucking app, trying to talk to y'all to let y'all know, don't fucking go to prison. Don't do all the time I did. I lost time with my son, and then on top of that, he got murdered. So I lost all the time with my son for what? Getting caught up in a drug game, chasing money. Sometimes you could just go for yourself. You understand? I ain't do no bid where I was like, oh, I ain't gonna snitch on him, none of that. I ain't had to do that. And on top of that, even when I did get caught, there was a lot of times where the fucking police tried to set me up because I was in my addiction, and they tried to use me. Like, we're gonna lock her up on the block so we can make them think that she told, and then they put my fucking life at risk. That's why I don't fuck with the police. And they're gonna try to put my life at risk. You understand what I'm saying? So being fucked up out there, you gotta be careful. You gotta be fucking careful all the way across the board. To me, the law ain't got your fucking back. The law ain't got your back. I don't care what nobody talking about. The law do not have your fucking back. Plain and simple. You better hear what the fuck I'm saying. The law don't have your fucking back. They don't have your back. Oh my God. So again, guys, understand this. Ta-da. This your girl, Topqueenboss. Listen, I'm doing what I gotta do for my life, and I want to be able to pour into you guys. Some people will just come on your page. They'll come around you and just want to they'll come on your page. They come on your lives. People just say and do any fucking thing they want to do. Find out what the substance is of somebody's content. As far as like, what are they doing? How can this person encourage me? So, how is this person going to be a better, influence in my life? That's what should make a person, you subscribe to somebody's channel. I'm a living testimony of what I've been through in my life. I love God, and I have a lot that I want to offer to you guys. Okay? And what I want to say to you guys is keep your head up, man. Happy holidays. I just want to be in your ears on some real positive type of vibe things. Don't go to prison. Don't mess around with rotten nothing friends. Like, be careful, guys. Don't be with these type of men. And I'm preaching to myself as well, because there's men that I probably shouldn't have been with. There's men that I probably don't need to be around. You understand? So these things happen. Try to get with people that's on a better level than you, on a higher level than you, and so they can pull you up. So that way you don't have to, you know, have the second guess, like, damn, am I going to be caught up somewhere where I don't need to be? You know what I mean? We're hanging around this person. Is this person going to put me in, am I going to be somewhere where I don't want to be? So we have to think about all these things, guys. So without further ado, I just want to let you guys know, God bless you. I love you. If nobody told you that they didn't love you today, I do. I'm dealing with a lot of things. My other video that just happened, I don't know how I'm going to pursue that as far as it goes with that state trooper. You know, the Bible says we're supposed to forgive others. Okay? The only thing I want to do with that is just give awareness, is that, you know, the guy, you know, and I think I better make that another video so I'm not all over the place. This video is actually about the girl who unalived herself in prison. And that's going to be the title of this video. So I hope that I was helpful to somebody. Okay? I hope and pray that I was helpful to somebody. And I hope and pray that, you know, you guys really, really, you know, understand and choose who to be around, who to let in your house, who to let in your life. Be careful who you choose to let in your life. I wish you all the best. Be blessed and don't go to jail. If you went to prison and you got out, do your best to stay out and pray to stay out. I love y'all so much. Have a blessed one. This your girl, Topqueenboss. Ta-da! Topqueenboss.